All right, what's up, guys? This is my attempt in turning my doom scrolling into something productive. So today we're watching a video by Decoy Voice, and apparently there's a bunch of drama at the Daily Wire. I'm gonna watch it. I don't watch the Daily Wire. I don't really watch anything news related, but I watched the first minute of this and I was kind of shocked.
With Reagan Conrad on the comment section. What used to be millions of views per video.
Holy crap. 1.1 million, 1.2 million, 800,000. That's a lot.
Now struggles to get an abysmal 50,000 views. So let's
all right, that's crazy.
And why the Daily Wire would sabotage themselves, as this is just because of Ben Shapiro's ego. As remember when Ben made fun of that rapper Cardi B, he got blasted online for not understanding rap. The mainstream.
I don't think you have to understand rap to think that song kind of sucks, bro. I don't care. Maybe you guys can roast me. I don't know. I've listened to rap my entire life since I was 5 years old. And that, dude, come on. All right, that song sucks, but whatever.
Media even shamed him for it. So Ben turned around and made a Billboard #1 hit with his hip-hop song, Facts. So why wouldn't malicious achievements become a theme?
He got a #1 Billboard
makes
for that
movie, What is a Woman? Then we're just supposed to believe they mysteriously found this Ben Shapiro-looking woman recording a
Ben Shapiro-looking. Come on, man. That's messed up.
Show in the same exact studio? So when Matt Walsh released Am I a Racist? What a coincidence they also mysteriously fire Fem Shapiro to make space for LaBen Tatum. And Ben getting into blackface just to be the ultimate contrarian seems insanely extreme, albeit on brand.
Wait, what?
But I buy a YouTuber doing a Mrs. Doubtfire before I believe the Daily Wire would build up this superstar in Brett Cooper and then just let her walk away with her entire fan base.
That's what I was about to say. It's like she still has fans. She still has her own channel. Doesn't she have whatever? I don't know. She's got her own channel. But why are they getting rid of everybody?
As there's definitely something behind the scenes. So we'll break down how Brett's finally starting her new show, how the new host's cousin blasted Brett on TikTok, and why nobody is watching the new show.
And now on Inauguration Day, she's wearing purple, not blue, but not red, purple.
Right, you can't, I mean, I know, it's 2025, people. You can't think, you can't think logically today. You gotta pick a side. All right. And if you don't pick a side, you're against me. You know what I mean? It's like you can't think on your own. You can't independently think. We need you to just fall for one thing. Left or right, baby. You need to pick. And if you don't pick, you're against everybody. Don't try to think logically, all right? Follow blindly.
As I simply don't believe this was over money. Even if Brett was asking for 90% of the profits, that remaining 10% is still more than receiving 100% of the show without her. But maybe in this economy, everybody's trying to save. That's why it's great we have a sponsor for today's video, Hungryroot. Old everything is. Now I've done box the year, and what shows sold out at hungryroot.com with code DECOY. But Brett's solo career is starting off with a bang, as her first live show sold out in a day. Her new YouTube channel hit 500,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and without a single upload, 22 days later, she's grown to 607,000 subscribers. While the comment section with Reagan boasts 4 million, it continues to collapse, losing 380,000 in a month. And when you watch the new episodes, her comment section became the Reagan roast section.
Wait. I'm sorry for pausing. The comment section wasn't Brett Cooper's all along? I'm not saying these are bad views, but I'm for 4 million subs. That's insane. So when did they get rid of Brett? So we're on Brett. Literally. Oh my gosh. So Brett's here. Then this chick. So the first time this chick uploads, it's half the views of Brett. Then this chick, which is less views than this one. And then Brett comes back and it's 1 million. I thought this was Brett Cooper's channel the whole time, bro. I didn't know this was part of the Daily Wire. That's insane.
People click in just to leave mean words and a downvote, saying she backstabbed her best friend to get 50,000 views. And if you've been watching me for a while, you've known I always try to be nice and find the positive in people that mean well. So I sat down and tried to see Reagan's videos with an open mind, but it's just objectively bad. Not to say she isn't a good host and couldn't make a great show, I just think she's set up for failure. as the comment section was dependent on Brett's commentary
Yes.
and isn't the same without it.
The golden age of America begins right now.
The golden age. Love that. The golden age, I love. I feel it will be a golden age.
You know, I feel like Brett definitely talked like with her hands and stuff like that, but it was natural. This feels like, listen, we're in the golden age and we're going to talk with our hands today.
golden age is upon us indeed.
Now I get it. You gotta get your reps in before you get good at anything. And Reagan stepping in to replace the top host in the niche just exasperates their disparity in skill. This is like me trying to learn how to dribble a basketball on the Boston Celtics. Every time I make an error, the fans are gonna blast me for it. But don't blame me for being new, blame the coach for putting me in before I'm ready.
Okay,
As
that's
at one
fair.
point, she just read libs of TikTok tweets for 3 minutes.
Trump has signed an executive order to withdraw from the Paris Climate Treaty. Trump signed an executive order directing all federal employees. Trump signed an executive order to. Trump signed an executive order. Trump signed an executive order. Trump signed an executive order. Trump signed an executive order.
And again, I don't really blame her because
Yikes.
that's the show. I'm sure if she built up something for herself, it would have an entirely different format. As Candace Owens pointed out, just how inorganic the entire premise is.
They did not regroup. They did not rebrand the show. They even kept the girl wearing headphones, kind of like the same dorm setting, which was kind of strange because
Yep.
Brett Cooper, of course, is just 22. She began the show when she was 18. So this sort of like college vibe and the headphones made sense. Reagan's 29 years old. This is an adult woman, and she's kind of cosplaying a teenager in a dorm room. Super awkward.
This actually had me pinpoint
It just sucks. Like, I don't get, the whole universe has to just turn on each other at some point. Like, nothing good can ever remain. It's all, it just so
the
frustrating.
problem
dude.
they're having, which is like when The Office lost their lead in Steve Carell, leaving
Yep.
the show struggling to find an identity. Or an even better example is Comedy Central's The Man Show. It was originally hosted by Adam Carolla and Jimmy Kimmel, but was recasted with Joe Rogan and Gazorpazorp McGinnis. Now, was Gazorpazorp that second guy's name? Probably not, but you couldn't correct me without Google, so it's irrelevant. The
That
point
was
being
good.
is Joe Rogan is an industry-leading superstar, while Jimmy Kimmel is a woke idiot, and Adam Carolla, I don't know. I met him in real life and he was an asshole, so don't meet your heroes. But what I'm trying to say is Joe Rogan on The Man Show is like anybody else trying to host the comment section with Brett Cooper,
Yeah.
or being the regional manager for Dunder Mifflin. Whether you try to emulate the original or change it into your own, 90% of the subscribers are going to resent you, and no amount of explaining is changing the audience expectations. So when Reagan's cousin tried to come
The only thing that they could have like genuinely done is if it was a genuine departure from Brett Cooper. I feel like the way they could have done that is Brett could have come out and said, hey, listen, this new girl, whatever her name is going to take over the show. I am departing. I'm going to create my own thing. There is no foul play. We're still friends. Everybody's still getting along. I really want you guys to support her and show her some love, blah, blah, blah. You'll lose a little bit of subscribers, but that'd be a lot better. And then you put this girl in her own environment, not in Brett's environment. That would literally be like, if I took my YouTube and then just had a random person sitting here and just started uploading, it's like, what's going on? You know what I mean?
come to her defense in a 9-minute monologue I've condensed.
Here's what really happened. Brett
Okay.
chooses to leave over reasons that legally I don't believe I am allowed to say, so I'm not going to touch on them. So the Daily Wire reaches out and offers the position to Reagan. Now Reagan is stuck between a rock and a hard place. Brett has told Reagan that she wants Reagan to come with her, to leave the Daily Wire with her. And she told her that she could be her producer. However, that being said, it would be months before Brett knew of what she wanted Reagan to exactly be doing. It would be months until Reagan got paid by Brett. And also, Reagan would not be getting as much pay from Brett, that's for sure. The Daily Wire is able to pay her a great sum of money. Her being an emotional wreck, not wanting to upset Brett, that was her only concern. And I said, take away Brett's feelings, what would you do? She said, I would take it. I would love to take it. So, Reagan takes the position. Then Brett decides to remove all of the posts on her social media with Reagan. Brett completely unfollows Reagan.
Yeah, I would too. It's like you show your friend, like if we're good friends, if me and a homie, like it's me and I'll use my brother's name, Matt, right? And me and Matt are in a similar situation. I'm like, Matt, listen, bro, we're going to break off. We're going to make this thing work. We're going to make it happen. And Matt's like, nah, I think actually, bro, I'm going to stay here and take your job. I'd be like, all right, bro, you're on your own. Peace, deuces. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, bro. This is
off of Instagram. Messed up if you ask me. Because Reagan always was supporting Brett. And the internet is disgusting towards Reagan right now. And it's also disgusting how Brett has handled this because she's just fostered hate towards Reagan. And Reagan has said,
how has she fostered it? Has she called upon hate? Has she called it upon it's just how it works.
Nothing but support for Brett.
And I know she's just trying to stick up for her cousin, and I commend that, as it seems impossible to defend, because you can't tell Brett Cooper's fans to calm down, while simultaneously saying she knew it would hurt Brett's feelings. She was invited to embark in a startup with her, but she chose more money and a chance to be the star. That's not swaying anybody's opinion of Reagan. And Brett turning down a guaranteed salary, her pre-existing success, all to go off in her own uncharted territory is terrifying. I know the feeling because I too left a regular job to do YouTube, and I can only imagine if I asked my best friend to join me in either my worst mistake or greatest achievement, and if she said, nah, I think I'll hang back on that business you built, take your old job and be your new competition, we probably wouldn't be friends anymore.
It's exactly what I just said.
And the fact that she's mad over mean comments and unsubstantiated rumors just shows she doesn't know what it is to be the star. You're always going to get hate comments, especially on YouTube, and it only gets exponentially worse as your channel grows. So if you can't handle the leftover fans from the last host, just wait until you accidentally offend one of those activist groups of terminally online angry losers.
All right, man. Well, we're done with this one. Look, make sure to go check out Decoy Voice. I don't know. I'm trying to turn my doom scrolling into something productive, bro. That's the goal with this channel, is like, I would watch this anyways, but I hate that, like, obviously there's going to be change with everything. There's no company or business that's going to stay the same forever and have the same people. It's just ugly breakups suck for everybody, because as much as you're like, haha, like she's only getting 20,000 views, that's what she deserves. There's an editor somewhere in there. There's an editor in there somewhere losing money. There's a thumbnail artist in there somewhere losing money. There's a person that goes and gets Reddit posts and all that stuff somewhere out there losing money. I guarantee you they have an SEO person that's doing all the SEO that's going to be losing money. The host of it's going to be losing, but people are losing money. Families are losing money. And usually it's not the people that you see on the camera that are losing the money. And it's not the bigwigs in that company that are losing money. It's the editors. It's the thumbnail artists. It's the SEO people, the people that are working day in and day out to make that channel move. So as much as you want to like laugh on somebody's downfall, it does suck in the back end for those people. Like, I was an editor at one point. I was a full-time editor at one point. And let me tell you, the first people to get cut are the editors and stuff like that. So when that channel's making, I don't 20, anywhere from 20 to 40 times less views than normal. That means you're cutting, if that channel was making $100,000 a month, it's probably making, I don't know, 10,000, 15,000 a month right now, unless the backlog of videos are still carrying it. But I can guarantee you it's not looking good, and it sucks for everybody. But maybe they'll all work it out and all that stuff. But yeah, I think anytime companies start making a lot of money, things get weird, bro, including the Daily Wire, including like, I don't know. I don't want to say Matt Walsh and Ben Shapiro and all them, but it's just like anytime the superstardom, the super fame starts to come, people get weird in their own brain. But yeah, that's what we had for today. Make sure to check out Decoy Voice. See you guys in the next one. All right. Bye.